Hi guys, I'm Joe Bates, and this is my review of the roast battle at the Bill Murray on the 20th of September, a roast battle where I battled my good friend Kathryn Mather. It was one of the most bullshit nights that I've ever experienced. Total write-off. Kathryn won fair and square. Kathryn, well done. But the whole system isn't fair because it wasn't set up for someone like me to win. I like jokes that take you on a journey, like a sort of really, really long journey. But the audience wanted little tiny jokes, insubstantial. My style of set is always to do four extremely long jokes and then end on something that barely qualifies as a joke. And I didn't want to compromise. I didn't want to compromise the style for the roast battle. But looking back, that was a grave error because, as you'll see by the video, which I've also just put up, it was very cringeworthy, very painful, and I spent most of yesterday just locked in a cringe. But well done to Kathryn. Kathryn was very good, and but it's just that it's not really like you'll see by the judges' reaction that they think like I'm the worst comedian in the world, or that I'm never going to make it. But that's not right. Like I'm actually the best comedian in the world. It was so frustrating because I knew, apart from maybe Kathryn, I was the best comedian in that room, including the people in the audience. But it just wasn't my style. It was almost like it felt frustrating because it was like Lionel Messi. Say if like a Sunday league team bound up Lionel Messi, like sort of bound his feet up, tied him up, and then we're doing kick ups all around him and telling him he was shit. He's never going to make it in football, and he's like, "Well, I'm really good." It's just not, it's not the best. It's not the most conducive environment for me. So yeah, completely pissed off. But well done, Kathryn. But I can do it. Like a guy called Dimitri was telling me that I can't do it, and that you'll see, he tells me to commit suicide, tells me to fuck off, like all this sort of thing. Russian guy, but I can do it, Dimitri. I can. I just choose not to. So like I've written some roasts for Kathryn that I probably should have done in on the night to help me win, but I refused to compromise my style. But if I was a compromiser, I would have done stuff like so they're always about like paedophilia and stuff like that. So I just sort of went with like edgy stuff. So I've sort of went with that. Kathryn reminds me of another sassy northern lady who did things her own way, Myra Hindley. The only difference is Kathryn has never killed. So like killed is like a comedy term for like doing really well. Kathryn's hometown of Rochdale is notorious for paedophilia. Kathryn actually got a medal from the mayor for helping with the problem because she was such an ugly child that she turned all the paedophiles off kids. But she had this medal taken away when she became an adult and turned them all back to paedophilia. How'd you like that, Dimitri? Well, probably not very much, and you're not going to like this either because I've done 3 jokes about you. You're never going to see this, but I don't care. So Dimitri's jokes are like his penis, barely there. Dimitri's comedy is as subtle as a Russian assassination attempt, but much less funny. He's Russian, as I mentioned. And the last one, Dimitri brings so much shame on Russia that the Kremlin were thinking of assassinating him, but then thought, why waste the Novichok when we could just wait for him to die on stage? Take that, Dimitri, who will never see this. I can do it. I just don't. I prefer long jokes. So anyway, well done to Kathryn, and yeah, I had a great time. It was great, but yeah, please, I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm sorry if you see it, and don't disrespect, don't think less of me. It was a very stressful environment. I had a very tough week, so yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.